I'm recording this video on Memorial Day. We're standing outside a small graveyard near Boston. Scattered among the graves are American flags, placed there in remembrance. Behind me, in the back corner, one grave marks the place where a soldier from the Revolutionary War is buried. On this day, Memorial Day, a grateful nation pauses to remember those who fought and those who died to preserve and protect the interests and values of their country. Every flag represents a life, a family, a sacrifice. And perhaps that's what makes Memorial Day so powerful. It reminds us not only of courage, but also the terrible cost of war. Every generation hopes it will be the last generation to see war. And yet, wars continue. New conflicts replace old ones. Even when battles end, fear and mistrust often remain. But the Bible also gives us hope. God promises a future where war itself will disappear. The prophet Isaiah wrote, "They will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not take up sword against nation, nor will they train for war anymore." That's from Isaiah 2. Part of that verse is actually displayed at the United Nations in New York. It reflects humanity's longing for peace. But the Bible tells us something important about how that peace will finally come. It won't come from the efforts of mankind, no matter how noble those efforts might be. Instead, Isaiah says these words will be fulfilled when God's chosen king rules the nation in righteousness. The Bible teaches that Jesus Christ will return from heaven to establish God's kingdom here on earth. This is referenced in the Lord's Prayer, where Jesus teaches his followers to pray. "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." When Jesus returns to the earth, he will rule with justice, mercy, and truth. Where human governments divide and conquer, Christ will unite and bring perfect peace. Where fear drives violence, Christ will bring safety. One day, perhaps soon, Jesus will return and Isaiah's prophecy of a world where nations no longer prepare for war will come true. And in the meantime, war will continue to rage in parts of the globe. But this does not mean that God has lost control. It means this world still needs the king God has promised. And God will keep his promise. The return of Christ is not wishful thinking. It is God's answer to humanity's deepest problems. War has defined human history, but it will not define humanity's future. Jesus Christ is coming, and this will change everything.